Nonsia bo wadom 106.3 FM Ishra 104.5 ya file station se o memuni amahodo so bra so se na nwumre nsam adodo a ye chinche ye nsa so ya so papa bi ye de mamo eni die kwan so ye mamadwo e mamako aba na nsema debre mu na nwumre de mu akotene ebini say University of Education Winiba a school for nkoda enne empanifo so omonkotena fie esamba sabase ye kwaso school mu no ene omoka kire efifi mantamu soafo se omo sere no ada eja so akuo mu a wonsi omo preko so omonkofie omo lorry fair esan so obi wo hono mu a wadi ni sika nyina onam school mu a na osua na de di ni baba etie na eputupuru ye so omonkofie de a ye mo aka de Ankane don frɛ fɔman di samanyoko Kofi Adam se odi akoto si yadifo anim se osofo osu bempa won frɛ no san se wabontre ne se Ghana mampani nipa bi nya no a obegye ne nkofri ne nsem ye friwa ye bekwa akɔhwɛ Ghana mampani na nadan kwakufu ado o se bema nsi nsuom ansan waham no no asɛm na no ɔkɔka State of the Nations address se MPP ni NDC wɔn mo ntrase na wɔnhwɛ entu atutura sɛm a ewura amanyo sɛm na se no anya obɛhyɛmre mu ɔden no wontimi ntwan kura momuhyiam de no emmawieye aban lawyer pani entro krata no ɛbɛyɛ mmara enko mamira hwedwafie no mohwɛ mu obo ho na yɛ nhyɛmra no esan sɛ baabi a ade no ɛkeka kɔ no ɛwɔ so ɔma nani atenaye hwɛ amanone nsɛm so de abeto dwa sɛ enipa miensa bi a wɔnom yɛ adwuma wɔ atenaye hɔ visa ho nsɛmsɛm ne dwurimdie bi nti wɔtwe wɔn dwumadie asensen ayawa so weso gone abato mu basabasa ye sɔre ye ɛma yɛte ɛmen short commission odwumadi odi abawie ne dai ɛno do ɔno de sɛm akɔma Ghana mampani anu mu nsɛm so yobo modie ɛde akyerɛw na mobile money ɛna ɛkɔ high tech mobile money on hris ɛne NHIS sɛ uberu ni wa uti mobile money ɛde ron ne no na ɛpanifo akyerɛm sɛ ɛmfasodie pa ɛde bra Ghana ɛna afei so kra na ɔmo a ɛwɔ health insurance nim no ɛmfaso pewa pa ɛnya asɛm ketwa dɔm kuma ɔma ɛwura hyɛ badwafie de ato dwa sɛ panimpa wɔno na da suapon Uniba no wɔn kɔnkɔ tranche nipa bi keka no wɔne no ɛyɛ adwene pa wonim sɛ ɛnɛ wɔn mo akra nneɛma bɔ ɔman mu no de wɔn sɛ guoti na wɔbɔ ɛyɛ SEPS Customs Excise and Preventive Service for sɛ imam bi nyame nhyira na ɛyɛ adɔso there's a just ye nnuama so free we dey kesi with them wa sa no mosre da bia no mosre da bia nyame nhyira sa de no so no egu amadwuma nani mu ase akyese ne enya asem ketro se airport kra de ni gyae o mani seed no se ndan de ode ba ni be dollar na euro no nsam no doso ye beko kuma se akwakoja sentiment mu nsam wo crossover mu di abrɛw voice of the day so beba enanwumre ya onim se Vodafone the future is exciting ready Sibi men and women capsules and man memma Johnson mu aduro papa bi na sibi soap no aye on nsam no na ho yie ama bibia akokama kama pa Kasiebo na kasa de onim se DBS roofing sheets odonso herbal mesha afei MTN o say welcome to a new world akwanya ba dial *315# na fa hunra mu na afei enema pa PMTN so yencho bi Total Ghana the Trust Club aba Trotro Dobeni and Answer Tasido Beni for who remove in a Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules and Drew Precope adumonline.com can 70 be or in funny video hold with teachery also ubit me Ghana man penny na danko kuford in letter watro come Attorney General so one shamra in vigilantism or memono and nunano ya body tree at the honum kama pa and you may not say ample for Gemini Obri Yaboa Fenton frame Yabo makwaba afa yenyanto wase na ensam yenyin baako emmachire enwesa no fiko enfama o kai si estumi live ewo adom 106.3 FM ye Facebook wo ne ho nyame adom da memene da so na color party eba so ene omo efiri kumase eba do odo abebodom no eswani enso o ka kire nti ba bia wo bia wo memu bia no efu Asadland Park ben National Theatre ho na ye de color party no ebre wo yenhyensem na se a yes ase e de afiro mansu apokese pa ba ko atiti a kyerɛkyerɛfo animdifo emom so be bena manfo ma agya oman yenya mfaso bum ewo won so University of Education Winiba na ne ti no ewo mfimfim mantam na dai Omanfo beka na otwe mu nyina ye di nkomo afa basabasa ye bi yekoso school no ni nyina ne abufu a aba school fo nkoda wo msu se akyerɛkyerɛfo bi a wo mo boa wo mo pa wo mo na kyerɛ de ba nko a wo mafo a etwa mu rakora ye gya wo mo na wo mo mu a ɛboa wo mo masua mu no empedifo so wo mo yi wo mo di nti wo mo nte ase ɛne etire ntie nya ɛkyɛsoa ɛne wo mo gusu anu mu kagagum a sɛ nkempedifo ɛbɛbɔ mo hu kura mo ma ye hu bibi so empedifo so abɔ mi fi teduku a asemi meka sɛ ayere sɛ benta ɛnro akora de ewi akyire no wo mo hyehyɛ kɔba ne ade a ewi akyire nan so tear gas troe ɛma ewi akyire na sɛ school fo nkɔda no wɔn mo ɛsɛsɛ nioma na de kɔwie yɛ ne sɛ efifi mantam soafo omunyafo kwa amena dankan egyina na so sɛ ne tumi yɛ ne nsa sɛ mantam na ho bambɔ panin pa na ɔsa yɛ soafo hɛ mantam ne nyina so no school fo ni nkɔfie berebere ama ne ama ne kuro wu a ɛdwa bɛhwete na no si yɛ na asɛm a school fo nkɔda no bɛka ne sɛ ɔpani wakunya di a no osi yɛ prɛko entasuo nko anante unim sɛ ne mframa na nam enti sɛ de wakan ahunu si yɛ nkɔfie yɛ mu bi hɔ no yɛ baa ne di sika to gari ne asikyire ɛne yɛ sawe kakra di sua yɛ ade enti lɔyɛ fɛ kora no yɛ ka sɛ ebi ne yɛ ho ɛna wo ka yɛ ya so no yɛ ntimi mu wɔbɔ ɛho prɛko pɛ sanse ofiti prɛko pɔse a emogya ne bɛba enti nka sɛ de wɔron adeɛ ne si yɛ nkɔfie no wɔron lɔyɛ fɛ ɛde aka ho na ka yɛtimi akɔfie yɛnti asukufoɔ no bi ɛne
sanko ɛsɛ ɔma ebia community ne bande sɛ bia wɔre wɔ sɛ mu kɔfie wɔn fa bande impromptu obi ne sɛ we make zavi ɛhye wɔga say omo ho na misuma omo no here who stand there anya you can stay omo ho no omo saka omo ntie fe say obi owo tamale oni ska obi anya kofi yes akina fi horse no this ya there adina me fiabra e school because next week we were quiz I was say tro nti the actually say twa management nti the obeka so omo say nkofi there and there e be ko. But as at now, as we remain on campus, we are just waiting for further notice for this incident to happen. So some of us, we are empty pockets now as I'm talking to you. But others, maybe, I don't know. So we are all for the management. As you said, we cannot just stand up and say we are going or we are staying. So we are waiting for the management. Whatever they will say, we will just comply with it. You know that. I do have money. No, I don't have. Maybe.
School for no mu kyerɛ mu a sɛ o makɔ ɛsa akokɔ asense a ensu abo no sɛ bɛya ne ho bɛwo nyame nko a enenim na okɔde ɛkyerɛ akokɔ baatan a ne nkokɔ ma no akroma ne bedi wɔ so akɔwie nti school fo a ɛnɛyi wɔn mo kwa mo kyerɛkyerɛ ni a yɛso mo enkofie otwa ani a wonhunu boafoɔ bia wɔ baabia adesrɛde ɔmde to mpanifo animu no na mmra hyɛbɛni a wɔgyina mu manfo wɔ efutu onumnyafo Alexander Afenyo Makin ɛna ekyerɛ mu sɛ wɔnom de adesrɛde akɔkɔto school no mpanimfo a ɛfa ho adwene mekyerɛ governing council nanim so wɔn serɛ mu ada efie ɛkyerɛ ni abɔforo eti kwa bi mbafa so bia kyerɛkyerɛfo wɔn apam wɔn ano ne kɔtwebrafo akɔfa asmaba no wɔn nsamfo mmra yɛntie mmra hyɛbɛni ne
ende enije sam ni de akyerɛkyerɛfo no wɔn fa wɔn za wɔhwehwɛ no wenya nti asa yɛ ne dwuma de nzɛmɛ bi a ɔkɔkyew no wɔn fa nto yi wɔn tin nti ma student biara yɛ na adwene ɔbɛsɛ university japaze ana bɛn japaze sɛ obi yɛ bibi a ɔnsɛm fata ambra ne yin bezi no wiwi za wɔn hwehwɛ wɔn sa aka ana de onam queen wobenya ho enyi
wei ayam rasodwani a ogyina mamanfo a ɛwɔ efutu onumonyamfo Alexander Afenyo Makin na nipa baako a ɛnei ɔkɔyɛ patafo a kyesɛ n'anim onyam kakra kura no ɛna wɔde dada nneɛma anim a akomato yam kakra ne masodwani ogyina ma ɔmanfo wɔ Asen Central Kennedy akompreko Japan ɛne oduru hɔnom no nkora yi defense saa so na wɔn mu tie deɛ wɔka no a ɛna wɔkyerɛm sɛ wɔn ko akoma ɛmfa nto wɔn yam na saa akyerɛkyerɛfo yɔm so wɔn apam wɔn nyinaa no wɔno wɔsan ne hono so kaya no mabatwe sɛ kwan bia so bɛsɛ wɔn maba bɛkyerɛ deɛ wɔsɛ wɔn mpanimfo ka bia no wɔn bɛka nti school fo no entwa akoma nto wɔn yam.
We all took pictures with the council members and the minister. So I beg you, don't let us go extreme. We are resolving the issue. I have children like you, so I don't think I will condone with anybody to say that you should go home. No, I won't do that. But well, if you go to that extent where they are destroying properties over there, I'm afraid you will go home. So talk to your friends. They're going to reinstate the lecturers. They're going to reinstate them.
All of them.
Yes.
It's okay.
It's okay.
ATA as a class number 5 no bobo no come say trums and man you know deni uye honorable you know deni e ba sa no na je say womani agye papa je say ngia nko a ena na openi agye na efifi ma tempo si adwumako no kasama for DSP Irenopon e dey bisa ne say na abototo ni ade ye se posi ni ba ko nani make say enyam actually say check right so obesha yes wo twetwea no no de akata na ni enyam na so san say akwakwa mehwem ba bi na school fo nkwada no ba ko susu pride no say an na say ye ka say officer no basahara so san say ohwa fifi mantam na nya de a wo mo betimi ahwe na wahwe no abra wo mo ne ko trauma hospital nti say me ka say krom na bankran
police ni na yenim say school fo ni bi na on next year amoka no Tobo ena ebo nani echi ama yede no eko Winneba Trauma Hospital but e drew ho no no omo kire say yemfa nko kese wa no ode ntime no wo ka say police ni no yede na kwa Accra sese owo theater ye no operation e wo nani mo to bo abro cars no mo to bo abro glass windows and doors no ewa hanom but police for your hoye ha etimi so ano tinye bebia no etimi so
kasama for ma post adwumako no fifi mantam DSP Irenopon na yete nkan no Kofi Agye ebutuo free nansane ne asem ne hya sie nyina besi sabre no anwusie wo mupunu nyina na ekonani so onye kusie nti oginam Kofi yamoadwo
ejo na sai
boko de
enye de boko
oda su ewo sukuru mu a
na se da su sukuru wa na se
ni ma omuntwiro odi prekwen se de onya ada ni sukuru ni se sukuru mo te sei
na se so no ka se de aposi for no edi regional minister na mara a wo se no se the MP kan de enya de aposi for je so mo de ba ju se omo no omo take directives every minister enya MP ni ka se ga school for entrao ana minister ka se school ni atun to bi anko fi enti me no ka say omo for reinforcement Accra ama omo de ka omo taka no kasa kakakai our PMO han we see this on one panel school for na school num ana school for say omo ko enti so mu nya bodom pem wo main road no akwa no ho alo mu nya atike akwa no but approach point say anya dia omo mo bia ewura school campus enti so approach for na chemu miensa ebi wa central campus and north campus and afi south campus I say no ama pm kwala ni na school boy na free school school campus one aba pie main gate na no e jan say water kanu zia de gas omo just say ama nko dia ene omo be no gidigidi e say ameno ka say there school board do na ene omo ye juma wa ha nyina ya fa no obi a de free campus one mo a e campus wo I do but omo nyina about dumping ewo akwan no ho omo twan ija no mu it's a bit adne eba putupru emergency anti-ska omo de be kono ayedin and community abeka yi na je go the bus abeso mo amko western region monfo mo amko Greater Accra monfo mo amko northern region monfo and also carry on return meeting elepu okoi enti omo je say minister ka na kono ka ben and omo be come crew it's a be now just enya dia omo ska but police go just omo dim laso and the omo pia school going now do kan bi ba school ni na jinja kwa no abodo mo kwa se obi a amako convention exam say ana ekos wa na say
na unim se eni ade ba ene school for nkwada ni bi kire se ni tua de enye tua na ne katwom no efie de ombako ne mom omni fameko eye kasika anye bia se a ohye so yapam won begu abontin na wo mo ampara omni kasika no na wo mo ye dai
Ejesiano na aye bo ati bi okromo e se mu nya gua obi a o ni pe gu
Kofi ebi ben ebi wa ma me se nya bi no ma twehwe nkomo hwe ne ne omo na omo da so tete o ne na exampa o omo ni lawyer fair say so obi wo lawyer fair mi gidi se by now no obepe ka so okodi krom
mi nya ma ko ba do me so
ya me dem
yini ka so nko mo era no mako
What's the uncle feel? To say the information now bantam about 12 about in Tieko in a bed the majority our horse near the but it is what Piaba outside the campus of school.
They say they should say be out, Chamonona, Yebekofi. Be more P. Call more friends, more Honoma, or more no, more better. Others so still hanging around. Indeed, majority is why very stranded. They will come to me.
Okay. Now, that's when you have almost a casa.
Coffee.
I don't know. I don't go to where I could be. If India, you sort because upon your common lecture, you will visual impairment or moon 1 day. Not all 2 gas. If you Ghana police no, or more, oh, you now. If I saw the panel, say lectures me in the hospital. They bring so area or my people. Sort as say. I say, it's a capacity. Yansen Vienna. This for him, Yansen Vienna. If you are part of the campus or mobile book, your family, uncle, you know, I buy best support the Omra. You know, you pay mobile money. You pay mobile money for a matter. You pay mobile money. Let alone go. Yes, I am called. I must say, can I police or my yard class? Obi asmata mo boy umba na afda there demonstration ya tiara mo tia ga na obi ajere enye fine oh mo say police wo mo buy no so omo ye world train omo nye world train serious akomo ye world train ga sa do mo ye no mo nye o ba to bo na tia ga enye fine enye go fi wa ka say ejinemu fa ejinemu yanko ifiri yanko ejina ya
Coffee
Ependi yanko na adeporting say the omo yen pasobian say omo state obi afi school ya state no ya da so jina campus ni mo ye yanko omo ye dey akọ yanko and ye tram ye don be da ma dey ato
Coffee na what be so omo say bi omo achichede awide bi enso hie ya empanifo anu afiri nkran dia ba besi we egu omo so a enhihye omo ana
That's why, and so dear, Mammy Musamo, Musamo, and I want to water can near the Abati. I assume, almost as some years ago, Yanko, a Japrana Yanko. Yadom Popo, I say, this is Rosipem, or Popo, a boot, Mahamadiano, the same thing you repeat to Uniba. Or much tear gas, we are much more institutional. So come out, Yendario, so many of them, and you know, I'll go
Govier. Answer na bekwaya na ma hu hia me ye pa se school mu o ma wo ho na e ma no so tibiam te sei sanse ba se obi di asase ba benya nwam no no
Amani bua, I say, Amani Benson go wa. Amani Benson on Becassa, Mani Benson, and Mani Benson go. By the time look at it, not a bar, a man in the money now, I bought them from El Pano. Said of the guy, a member number Dejaman, I must have a case about one. It doesn't only be on Moko. I don't really be on by that because a brief enough, a brief I know about it. So far, what a super in the free campus, but a woman now about of Mokano. It's almost just a woman, not a fair with a point. The minister Bekai, that's the bus, not too much by the Yamasis, or one go West Monfu, Mamma Santimov, but over time, I'll carry on to the kind of a teacher almost as a heifer and a heifer and a winter.
Kofi mayeno asini amfansi bibia ni ebesa abanche bi ni abema Kofi J na ye training kano na chese ekwakoba se ya sisi die emu nhye danyo papa nti free be no nwotwe kono ho no
sa yese as obusuani bi afiri mu ne amanfo abafia besum ne wasu a
se emema ne bi yesi nkete kura atwetwe ho no ne ma no
ho na asem no
kakape ba akọ no to pe obe na adwe so akọ pe bia da
na matese o so mu nware yem se aposifo nsuo no bi nwo mo ho da nsuo a ya no amana huru tutututu yidi tutu akọ ho no o ma dwene o se nsuo de de bi gade dia na akọ kura otwomu a wonze wabode odenden akọ no widiem o mo ampa bia ntia
yenko yanim omo nkofie so hu
omo nko
ekire omo saba
se de omo pe no de omo pe no manya no
menyini se sa no omo pe so sa na akoba
na wo mpa wo ye din na wani bere ye se wo pani no ye mfom nsambra na wo de wo twumu me kakra we nka ye nka se kofie wo sha se wo se ni o ma ne si kofie so
I'm about pussy for so many troll, tear gas in Denum said Debbie, Adremonia Bomutrim, Mamma,
almost any baby.
But Yabaquim, you didn't come on the
and one so and I would see and yet Daurono, and one I bona, yet a sujina, Winnibasia Pomua, and I'm not sure your fear, a semi cocopio, and I'm so madam Kuma or more Nashabia Fio, Penny or Casafa, Monsieur Peter Nochu, editor just said, when you're in tear, said this young for no kicker, say Reverend Father. Professor Antonia Fubroni, one only Vice Chancellor Penimpa with yes, Yaponano, one see Uncle Fee, offered you and 2 uncle. Sassamwa Suafono, air cannot and den sano, Yamini no transit baby and assume Dino Tia abawum. Independino, Boko, 1 chocolate at 10 case, a Jumadia would yena, what they are from Sadia Baya, assume Yeba Cross and said, at the Suafono, I reshamu and Gidiano more Papamuno, Diomo Yenina, Chese, a film, Antipapanon Tiasie, don't pay Bintina.
I support the call by students and lecturers alike that the current Vice Chancellor should give way. This is because if he continues in office, both lecturers and students have lost confidence in him. And once there is loss of confidence, you cannot perform. No matter what he does, he will not succeed. So he should just give up for somebody else to take over from him. And I think that will solve the problem on the campus of UEW. He has created an environment where there is fear amongst even lecturers. The moment you are seen to be anti the Vice Chancellor, you are in trouble. The moment you are seen as a sympathizer to the former Vice Chancellor, you are in trouble. So how can a lecturer walk out of a council meeting and you dismiss him? Because everybody is entitled to his opinion.
Now, Okasane Kasano, Ebesiasian was Wanu Adru. Anu adro nyina ene se empanimfo ne abadwako ya to amasi wo sesu apon won hweso no de ode ma wonu mu nie omuncho mani hwesu apon na chi enye mu o akire omumpo obi foforo mfa ne mra se wono na ebeda su apon na no eba sa de akosui ebi nsi biem.
I will repeat my earlier suggestion that a Vice Chancellor to be appointed should not come from the university, from none of the lecturers or the professors in UEW. Whichever campus should not be made a Vice Chancellor. One, to me, all the lecturers there belong to one camp or the other. Because he has a camp, they say, and that's why he is fighting against the other camp. So if any one of them is appointed from any of the camps, that is going to create a problem. The problem will still be there. So appoint somebody outside the University of Education within the family. That is why I think it is important that person can bring on board another or a different management ideas.
Any ayati ye Peter no chu wono ana so do ani chiro mayim na shebedwafia edom kuma ho okasama won e masua ho
yento Kasiebo no so na meka say Ghana mampani na nadan kwakufu ado agina nsem a wo kan yesi wono no sebe onya bo akrama no atintesu ato form sad ne ketre mafa enti na no okọ mrasebia fie na what State of the Nations address o man ye gina bre ne ebobre ehwa mane ekotu dwa no wo kan se mi fa o man ho bambo nsem ne atutu asem a ewura ya manyo sem mu hye kura se MPP amanyoko ne NDC amanyoko wono mu nkosi abrekutre na ewiase sebe wo katrema wotwa na odi tuja so de enkyene adogbo ni gene ni ade pete ho na wo wi a na onwe nam bia na ohwe kwampa obefa so a obetu sa ade na se na sa manyoko mienu adwe ntimi ankọ bankuro mu a ono a sene sebe patapafo Pietro no ye de mra ene wro na onsachi ye den so na ebumu na saa semi o mampani di tudwai e kamia se nei NDC amanyoko krata o tweroko na wayi ano aba ne ho keka ho no kokwa sa na ya adoso ohun sa amanyoko mienu enhyiamde ne nyama so ne beba so mpa wo se emfa ho ne de ebepie e de afiri wo mu nhyiamde so mo te wo ho ase ana so mo nte wo ho ase no wa se ne lawyer pani me cha ban lawyer pani on ne so for her tentre ne nsem so se elmanimu ye wonwone mra a emu odene won fa ko memra se bia na wo mo hwe anyintum na mra me ye adwuma wo mamu na obi bia ba na adwiso obetweniti e de be ya tutura sem wo man amanyosem mu no political vigilantism no sa nipa no sa mra ne nyinu nyonyonyo ne etwe wase se ya na wachiri nyina ahoronkon ofiri mu fia wo de asua nyansa krata ya watworo ne tintintintin wachire se enye se bia na montuo ya wotu e de akwa echenchem besi akwan wo san hyiam dia wo se MPP amanyoko mpanimfo ene NDC amanyoko mpanimfo no wo mu nhia no debi nemom eye den ya ekwan na wase de akura kopia boboa no sɛ nipa bɛte ho ase kra na awie mpo so obetwa kyerɛ so obi bɛyi ne ti dabi anaasɛ daakye bi so ɔbɛyɛ saa deɛ na ɛno so saa brɛ no wahyehyɛ mmara ne da hɔ dada nti woyi uti na mmara ne de wo kafɛ sekranti fidie no na yiw na atumi aboa ama ahonidie mapa aba yɛkɛma nka bia mamu a ɛnɛ yi ewiase nyinaa agye nsere ne sampa yabo yɛ homɔden no na wɔ saa nsɛm kuro yɛ mu no nim sɛ ayawa so west ogon abato ɛto yɛ ɛna ano ada edi yi ma me Lydia Seyiram so mra medi ni kuna de sɛ mra hwedwani ɛwɔ saa mpetua no so no ɛntɔkɔ a esi abato no nkyɛn baabi no na ano ɔdene emu hwehwemu ɛne epa badwakuo short commission so mra mehwehwemu a enipa akukuda miensa atwetwefo bani ɔka so kra lawyer panipa a yewura justice short ɛna na ɛtie adwamu empanifo etena ase adi dwuma tietia manfo ano ɔmo wo twaka ɛwɔ nneɛma ɛkɔ so de ɔbo no ne de ɔbu obie ɛne de sɛbe ɛho twaka ɛfa no ho nyinaa no ɔroma tietia ɔmo no masɛbɛ na dai ɛna watimi de wano de sɛm nneɛma ɔboaboa no ne de osusuo sɛ wɔse yɛyɛ no wɔde akakɔma Ghana mampani na yewura short ɛde saa nkrata sɛmi nyinaa da mampani no ɛna ɔda na aseɛ sɛ wonya gidi wɔ mumu no mu ogidie so sɛ adwuma a wayɛ no ɔmampani so ɛni bɛso.
The Chief of Staff, Ministers of State, Commissioners, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to be able to present our report to the President. I shall do the formal presentation after my brief remarks. Our report details the findings and recommendations of the Commission of Inquiry set up to investigate the events surrounding the conduct of the by-election at the Ayawaso West Wogan constituency. When His Excellency the Vice President inaugurated this commission some 4 weeks ago, I was initially daunted by the sheer scope of our work and the mandate vis-a-vis the time given us to report on our work. But at the same time, my commissioners and I and the Executive Secretary also shared in the imperative of working with dispatch in light of the importance of the issues implicated in the inquiry and the public interest involved.
Justice Emil Short no ye dwem trani a wada bedwakua ye hwehwemu fa ya waso westu abato emu basawasa yo ne ho no na wote se nasem a eja wotu ho anamo ene de oni na bedwafo dosodoso mu a na wo fifi mu no wo bɔ ho ano ba na sempo wode ho amane bɔ mampani na Ghana mampani enso ejina ye mamu nyina na mu bɔ abedwako na baso pa so odwumadi a wodi ye no akonkan pa na so ye tu ho akyesa na sɛ de amanyofo ano ya na nso asɛm fa amanyofo ho no wo mo gitu mu so obetu ho anamo no ne yo se enhwemu no bibia wo mu bia no obɛhwɛ sɛ ɔde kɔde ani bedi akyire de sɛ fata sɛ de gyina mberanim de sɛ fata sɛ yɛtwe na so de sɛ fata sɛ yɛtu ne fo no nyina no aban no bɛhwɛ na wadi ho dwuma.
The chairperson of the commission and its members, chief of staff, ministers, let me first of all welcome you very warmly to the seat of the presidency of our country, to Jubilee House, and to say how very happy I am that this important task that was assigned to you has in your own words been completed in record time. I have first of all to thank you, the members of the Commission, the Secretary, the Council, and all of those associated, for agreeing to provide this service to the people of our country. The circumstances in which these unfortunate events occurred might have proved somewhat difficult for others, but you did not hesitate to accept the assignment, and the work that you have done has been in the public domain. The whole country has seen the transparent nature of the proceedings, and we have all followed it, obviously, with great care and attention. I'm happy that at long last it's come to an end.
Ghana mampani na dan kwakufu ado na wote se ye krata ye de abeda no se no ne hwehwemu a efa eya waso wasugon abato emu basabasa ye ho a wo pese eno ye nyinaso na ye di twa se mewura abato mu no eso okra from mu no wote se wo gi atum a wo bo abiyafo na abaso
ye koye no ye de ani kire enka ne domfrafo man di samanyokuo opani Kofi Adams na kache enkra ye nsa aka ne se wotintim krata de akwakodan posifo se odifo Isaac Owusu Bempa wodi nsem bia to jase nipa bia bontirim po se Ghana mampani na na adodan kwakufu ado ochima piesie bema boa da wonya no obeje ne nkwa firi ne nsem aposifo mfre osofo inu ntoto na no na ba bia danse wono won fantodwa yankwa homa no so opani Kofi Adams ogina so na afa asemi ye ne no eni hu nkomo aja Adams ya makwa baba dum kase so
ya bini abejodo mi chawiti fo
atiefo ajo so we obebu sasa asemi ya odi akodan aposifo enyina so wo mu ene sai
Mini anyina so na ewo mu ni se sofo Owusu Bempa na wabeka na asem se obi anim se nka osofo de okasunsun asem be sisi ade o se enye sunsun na ye physical meeting akoso a ono ya we penyi bi so ase free sa meeting no mu a oka ho a wasoma se omo mbebo na amane na ye ntumi ntina ho man ko form mechanism efa ye mampeni ho de obi ni ma afa adwumbo ni se omo bekum ye mampeni ani na bedi etwe any ono osofo Owusu Bempa and 2 other persons ye be jai no sa ama wa kan wa saako so o say ye nia esefata se CID form 3 dia and you know say as a Ghanaian no make sure mason ekoho so that investigation bia o say omo ye ye be hu no kre no omo be ye thank God in run a made petition no call ye ene media houses be free osofo omo bisana fe de o say ye sunsun bi wa okograti interview no ewo adom sorry on my FM video na audio na eka ho amede call as evidence no wan ka se sunsun kwa o se obi na obebo na amane no no aso ya we say omo ye meeting no eda o ye sa interview no omo ye meeting no the previous day enti o ya we eje ma wonjane nkoshe sunsun bia me na asemi de media to its logical conclusion enne menisia di mpenifo edin kitahu me sa de some material ekomo hom nyame adoma ochina meko hobium edi echi akoye ni o se me ye ni na ehu ekwa mo fa so I invite osofo no ama wa de ni evidence akọ
we de ye nananom ne kan se kan fofo nko ananka da bia Jinantwi abobidi etum senka NDC de wodi ane senka wani betie na obeda so de ne ase o NPP ni hobio NDC na tia banwa so ndinka we eba se yie no NDC ni wodi anka watwi wani kura na fei wasan so mu yi
minia asema o kanu asema minim se part of ebinum omo strategy se omo beye egu NDC hu efi o unfortunate se ebinum ejai omo hu to be used for that purpose. That is near ewo madwin mu NDC ni bia enye na adwin se obeku mobi minia yewo oman Ghana hey na NDC kuratumi nkrofo ye investigation echron sem kan sem craft amampeni hu obia anka sentia nipa no ene ede na ekoso mokra mo multimedia ye amenu mudi nkomo ehwe ni ayede mo faso nanse ya documentary bi amokoye bibisa AC and NDC enti say nyo bi na dwem obi a okobo ye so opese oye bibia ebegu NDC hu efinu nkasa je ide nkan fam but min gentleman nkoso na ho sa de bia o yinjai no ono de sa na ote okasa by heart okasa rough debi gentleman na ho na sa de no enkoso
ebinum kra ka se akwakoye se Mogabi asabre aposifo atwene se wamra mechirem adanse a wo se manase MPP fo nya no mbekuro mra mechirem no akwakoye se no na won so pese ne edi bia ko hade bi mra hanti wudi mirika tu sana moyi
manase oye Ghana ni bia ne nkwan hia yen as NDC Ghana ni bia ne nkwan hia ye as a political party me no ka say Ghana ni bia ne nkwan hia me including even MPP chairman and MPP executives His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, any Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Vice President. Even though Omumbo number, Omaino Yahuchre, ye Brembum, Nanso Omunkwa Hiami, a Hiya NDC Nibiaso, say Yebebo Mubai. So, say Mugabe, dear cry, ye be invited and say, Ometre Muni for Opesa or yes, then ye mampi ni cry and cry more serious. Sinubia dear.
Not as a Nuntiana was what to Sana Mwimwa.
Me pacho there be. They catch you say the life of a president is nyayina. And this and come invite Mugabe or more invite Mugabe Krankana more me to sana more between.
Yo. Our Panian Fancia, actually, a beef rich bar. You better for any what you come. Any out here and canny, don't fret for the mind this Amanoko Kofi Adams. And I watch the moon. Now, Sammy. Ana wasofo Isaac Owusu Bempa edi atudwa se won de ogina se nipa bia bom trimu pose wono mampani abedi akire Ghana mampani wonum nya obeji wonum nkwafiri wonum nsam na ye ne de pa se Kofi Adams odi akoda posifo wonu abetu mirika akọ no konso obebodin na sambi kura de wosumo yim na nkoya na dwese se wonka ho asem nanso awochire wo so odi abewo ekuro nanka ayese de ewuo na Kofi Adams akwa birim nti obemani ada ho se pefe sanse mampenda da John Evans atame so free mu no ekwa fa so free mu nipa bi nsa wom ni nyina obemasi adifo mo hunu na fe sa afo no so wotu won so anamon ato wonom so were
Yento Kasiebo no so DBS ene adwumaku a wobo dan so madan ti apo madan ye fe na ewo ho afebo me pa cho so wasi dan na dum ebra wo so oboso a akwanya ne nie fa sa number yi eye 0240 844444 0240844444 DBS for Color Link Plus eno ena o de bodan so enso twa na ahoro so kama na ye fefefe kola kro na e wodan so anti wo hwa so penti wo dan be wo so a kosibra wankasa nkasa bebre ne dan so de yembo so mre mesra wa wo ko tamalia wo mo ho takrade wo mo ho kumase so wo mo ho na sunyane ne potem DBS de enya sem keto ankra akọ sprinters ho na adwuma ni ti wo na ene omu ni nkita ho na ye more dan so kama pa mfama total the Trusty Club aba say truck driver for taxi driver for commercial driver bia no fa hura sa akonya imu na wo tofa ho ye ma total card no na ade beto fa ho total service station bia no na lubricants ni ade engine oil no o togu mu a boso me yesa bia o wa chede soronko a ubenya ade free total for nchen wo 6000 insurance cover no so no bibia betu bia no wo gina mu age me pacho total ema adrafo makomako bese num abribia wono mekire wo se wo ye drobani na wo de won fefo makomako num se monko wura Trusty Club num wo do monko no mo register pe hona na no so wage achede top 300 drivers no so no free fuel yebetimi dia mamo bosumi bia sa umpewe na pede total Trusty Club eno ene akonya no so a eja private car na otwi na pese car ne chama wa total na so to fa ho ene we engine oil nyina odonso heba Mr. Odonso heba Mr. Bepacho wonu mu atu untimi ni di yie oba ubu nsa emayie ebia wo de ne etiridi Odonso heba Mr. na also onom na timi aboa wo abribia MTN was say welcome to a new world MTN say a gift bundle no ubetimi ato ade ewo wonom ja digital store num MTN digital store num na ade amadofo afeso no we dey for you isika budu a ene o pilot points abra wo kasa eno so yede ma no star 120 hash na do ho awuram star 315 hash no free after one we dey for you eno kasa miti ba ko ne tewa de aka nyina be kasa sa ubewe na pede MTN for no Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules womo so ena ekure mu denden ne mema ye mema na bedi de ba no wadenden nyina ne se wotime pem manage ba na no ye wa na shine akwa di ne birthday esa Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules awanom edi abadwuma ame agina tumunti no aduane nie cake nie ensa nie shirt nie anya senketwa be ma de wonso be bo ho ka na wode wa hunu yeso omi do ni kunu fon ana ne retantan kwa nti yo ho aduro na ohunye obi ahyi ti obi hu so ba bi do agire se aja kwa hu pa no be do agire be shina amana wu Kingdom na be se adwuma no mesra wa adomonline.com ko kenkan sem na ne yento Kasiebo no so na yenko ensem fufuro mu a enei mobile money na ba betodwa se ho akonya ne ho emwa de eba National Insurance Messi woni so ka kire unim se ebre ekonanim na se breda ne no ana hu bia ahwe ya just otwa ho kotokura ansa no so ti etua so say kan na ka health insurance ni wu a gese ba bia o register e bia o simpampansa akọ emom renew e de ma enso ne abefo kwantempon aba a ye fa so na health insurance no ye de renew na no mpanimfo a kirem say omen e ka twitwiri dia na nke bo ho no be se 20 million Ghana cedis de say wo mo anankaja okeka bo mu a lawyer fair wo fa kwa no de ko renew ne ho keka ho no ni nyina be yesike be dia manfo botom afi health insurance adwumakuo na nkasa so no say ya ade ne electronic say ukuta phone kura utimi di renew nti no wo so sika na nko mo say mu ye million no be so ha enso wo metimi akora dia ya de foforo CEO wo hwe kire sesei ama health insurance Dr. Lydia Sani Selby ene dia semi to dwabra na wono ene eye wo bank mpanimfo ene mpanimfo bi a wabene ewo ebibrem hanum sei apomden mu na wodi nhyiamu yetie mame no ene mu asem
so ye benya emfaso wo ho pa because first no ribbons mo ade bia muti ye se ribbons ne printer ne nyoma se ye ntobiem anase yebeto no kakre bi pe enti so bia ye ni de wufia mobile renewal ni wufia yesu yebenya mfaso samfaso no ye de betua ayare sabia for no ka so enti ni nyina beboa o man Ghana
tie kasika sena Ghana betumi
me say just an estimate up to about 100 million a year by the time everybody is on board no it between save by 100 million a year.
Eti Dr. Lydia Sabi ena wote ne nkano na okire mu se sesei sa ade a wone wutimi ede mobile phone ena renew health insurance ana se health insurance na wuo na person sa hye mu kina wutimi ye no wakasa mobile phone so no na wo mo eso ahwe na wo mo aso ahwe hu se ebeboa pa nche omamu ni nyina nemom wakirem se wo mo a ade health insurance mu esom ema mankrofo sa ya asabia ne eye ba bi etu onro ne ho keka ho obi ba ye hwe ne so hwe de fom ne ebu na ni chiese dwe na yare no kuru bia beka ho no oso mo hwe yi wo a ye bo so obi aba na we nkova e be hwe nkrata mu ekova ampa no ye yi di free mu ano no
ye tua wo mu ka ye mpese e beti se obi a ko hospital na clinic ya ka chance enkova na ye ji wo muska enu haye papa enyoma bebre ye cover enti empese obi a be ka che patient bia biom se we health insurance and cover no mo chiska ese ni nyina twaso
yei eye health insurance nkomo afi yenko yanim
yeko omayim na shebadwa fie na wokọ asetena na asetena no mu ada na badwaku ahwa ma no nsam so atu won safre so afa wono na hwe omayam no nsam so ma me hyele ayoko botwe so ma kyensem bim sanse wonya ne ntiese Ghana for me nsam bi wonjumadi a wodie ewo New York America bruchimemu no ewo tu on dwumadi no asensen ni nyina ne se visa ho nsensem bi akwa konyuna afase na maami furu simpie no kirem se wo pawo nipa makoma nan se won tenase na nsam no nyam hwehwemu oye mu hwehwemu adan yani butu ya tete bi firi mu no na je saba na kwakọ ye ntebe ni nyina ne se dollars no mpemienu ha nwotwe ne aduo wotwe $2,880 akọkọ fa nipa mi ensansase ama wahunu se kwan ofa so ekodi wonom sase kura nwunu koye no enye kwampa eno so nanam a sameka sese nipa yi watwe wonom asensen no na samui opani okofa bae Samuel Okujato Ablakwa abedwaku a wohweman monensam ekoso o mayima hyebedwafie otimbi eno kubisa nsem yi a ni nyina da ebeda adie.
During the committee's investigations, it was discovered that the estimated loss of revenue to the consulate was $2,880, which at the time approximately 13,000 Ghana cedis, and 3 staff members were cited for their fraudulent behavior. Though the offenses were grave, the committee recommended that the punishment should be suspension for a minimum period of 2 months to a maximum period of 6 months. The 3 officers were also made to refund the misappropriated funds, and they did not receive salaries for the period of their suspensions. This decision was also based on the fact that the evidence was circumstantial in nature. However, it was clear that there had been some breaches. Unauthorized handling of official documents by a third party, unauthorized sale of money order on the consulate's premises, and use of personal computer in the security officer's premises to alter visa applications without authorization. It was also established that there was a certain pattern of altering visa applications, and even observed that a particular application was revised about 3 times, with the amended application finally being submitted for processing.
Sir Bibini dia opeso hu se de otia masika men no sika nya de ben no anu hu se ni da hwa hwe ya na fo den sa koka enu ntia kwa kwa yese se bu akwan bi no nam so a na ja kakra kra tefa wotete a akwakwa wie se de awie na no ana ma me shali ayokobotwe edine nsam ba wie no se wonu matana ye ho America New York krupon mu no se o ma hwedwumade bi ase abre ne abra no den hihye begu kwam se de be ya de ko osuoi ebi nsi biem.
In order to prevent future occurrence of such incidents, the committee also recommended the following for implementation by the consulate. Office mails to be opened solely by home-based staff. Security to be enhanced at the consulate by the provision of access control and CCTV cameras. All locally recruited staff to wear name badges. All postal mails to be recorded and dispatched by home-based staff. Office mails no longer to be addressed by locally recruited staff. Locally recruited staff not to use consulate address for private mails or transactions. An enhanced system of performance appraisal of locally recruited staff. Locally recruited staff to be reassigned to other schedules biannually. Restrict access.
Mame Shelley ayoko botwe wono ayeswafo hwama no nsam so ewo mayim nene na oteye no
ya fie ni nchira santema ntemu e ne kofa crossover nana ewuku de ntemu atranse nana wadama de na ekoso asantema ntemu
de ekoso de do so papa pefrise ne obepiemu asokwa koto na ebura dwene ntiase so ese wani se okakire bosumi etwa mu na beto dwase arahosem ba ko esi wasantemantam hia yekoto tutuo wa NDC office ko wiase nipa ba ko fo mu to nanan ewo esiedo enam so mo che emrante emiensa Dauda Ibrahim adodo na fe no wayo afenso Agin Samuel adodo na fe no Rock ana Abdul Ganiu ono so dodo na fe no Petit abrante ye de omko piemu ewo koto me ne dai ni e kase mo sanfo mo mra na wamo bepiem wo koto ne ne se wani ne nyina ne se abrante efem Abdul Wasi ya wato nanam e wase din na busuafo so mo ntia se ne wo kyena so ka ho sa NDC amanyoko na kofa emranim ni so metwetwa nyi sa nkrofo yom hu ne se wo mo ya awudifo ma akomo enua bema enti ne se wani kra wo mo nyina so bewura koto dem ho bi ende dadda ba ho de na nya de ketwa enam so motamu afɔte adwom de to dwa se ene bambɔfo no modern so bechiche manfo na ye dede no wani mo bi se ne be na koto no betimi ayo madwuma ekwohwiase o nkohwe o na fei makosam na di ahim wo hoi nurse wani so ka kire na ya ne abusua ne bi edi nkomo amamo de to edwa.
We hear many things about this case today. Somebody is saying that Joseph Yamin and Nana Kwesi has a problem. That is why the Joseph Yamin sent the Hawks come there, because they are going to stop the Hawks doing the work and let the task force work. That is why the Hawks came to kill our boy. So see on the Emma uprising way so NDC for Omako fa lawyer ama the suspect. Nipa na wa sa obiase ye shoot no Omako jinenechi mo fa lawyer ama no. But now no, we don't have money for lawyer. But today no, we want the president to find our justice for us. You understand? Because this boy is not a criminal. He worked for NDC every day. They used to call him.
And this year Mubarak should make credit say he will be out. We don't like him out again in Aswa's constituency.
Entabusia na oti omonkan di omo susu se eya NDC amanyoko na kofa mra nimni so betwa gesa enkrofom susu omo ya awudifo yi ewa santemantam ya sentisi ade enne dai na awreho papa na lawyer ni a wotwetwa agesa emranto a emiensen ekwowiase na ne ka ya dwodwo ne tai ni nyina amazisi ana sam na kwakwa ya awreho sem ya ne lawyer di nkomo ebusan sanya bia zia de hu bia bre no zo dia ya ne de sisi ano gisi ye nyina ya ba koto eboabo ye hu.
Court no discretion or court no see inquire court. Yes, you between them all. If I train near the court, no master no or can on any no. Now the account the high court near apply bill amount.
near cost on a Huabona.
Oh, who moment, Nemom, and yet a baying in a person pay a becoso, no be person them run of some. As some see a new Bia, Obia Bonoso, Obia Nihon, but I also person them run of shows them a brow, pay dia. Not as only a wide so person pay a day, a coso. At least a much next time you buy them wine, and dears your bar as a human being, Mr. Home, so be about attacking me. I'll protect myself.
It is a over reporting incident of police.
But I'm a police. I report a moment, Mr. Station.
Any out here, Emranimini, lawyer Evans, Amanqua, Wano, and a charge nipa emiensa, and no Moko Piemo, our courtonum. Na, and Onomoshes and Nimsankaja, Yabet me, I'm a mobile Mamma Coffee, and Nesosonum, or Temo 40 a Jamu, or Mohammed Abbas, and Yadoma Mokain, or Yamamo Sabel, Nesomo and Coffee. Na, SCP Otredako, Asumadu, Wano, and the Echo Buffon, what the Tokot and Nimsa and Kabaya, or Mama Kwame and Fadoka, Tinko Piemo, our Attorney General say, no mutimi and Yamu a na fanso to no emma bench warrant nya fankwachi emrantia wo mo aka ene besine yenya ehu wo mo no we eye ensema hodo ene dey ekoso ewo Asokwa district court na oba santimantem here me no kese de kame se dunso no apagya no mu ansa amanfo super if you say okwa adwuma kra nya de wotimi eye hwe na ye ne timamfo no bi edi nkomo efa de ekoso dunso ehu
Adentina was a banisa. Yet the only two like Sikana do the phone pre. Aye.
Me who said you so. I have fought Naba. I no more ye. Problem villa say no more ye. And he would get you so.
Doomson is starting on sun and starting. Say a day to me doom light 3, 4 and Sanade. A juma to me by a tea, jumem cra because of lightning into me.
I have a papa. Obey you, Mamma, won't be near you. And I was so confused so cry. And now so a problem about because lightning you on them. If you was so shit, it would have with me now.
Doomson, Doomson about me. Ah, so PDS as a PDF and so I'm obey. See, I'm obey. I didn't know you were obeying me so and go say, Mamma. You won't on the Zay cost on a day and you cry and run you may. Lights no sneeze or one to Corona, but you say do something they are not doing.
Doomson dear was Wago. Share one in town at the Senasan. Oh, ye fine, oh, ye so, oh, ye doom so fine, so doom. Sape.
Wey asantimanta man for the be natural madwin efa dumso ekwoso nam so emia ni PRC for empany for edin koma oba asantimanta me ya owura Francis Bedu and oyo panyin pa odo ma no ye ne di koma buzan so panyini na de na ekoyi.
I must re-emphasize, we are there for the interest of consumers. When we receive cases like that, we have to forward it to the service provider for them to respond. Once we send the letters or the complaints to them, they have to respond by law. And when they respond, we have to give the response back to the customer. It can be two ways. The customer can be satisfied with the response from the service provider. If they are not, it doesn't mean the case is over. If at the end of the day, we are not able to come to a fruitful conclusion, it still doesn't mean that the case is over. And those who have really come to lodge a complaint, like I really said, of their appliance getting damaged, have really gotten a positive result.
Enti ada so hwade mu se asantimantem ene wo man Ghana nyina dumso no se eno na aba anase eno na ebei se enya no na aba nso de na mpanfo mi yehu no mo fa hye pangu akwam afisesi ade no krani amanfo dodo na ntimi nyomo adwuma ene a wote ye ayo owura Francis Bedu na de sansen we eto edwa wono ana PURC oba asantimantem here wodo mo ano aha ye hwa 104.5 adom na fenso asempa enyume no si akankase na waso guso awutie na asantimantem crossover nana awuku dentembo enemy di mema munsom ewa enkan emame
yasom den sabre de ye fie ni trotro mu na ye nua be ma ya kubu yakubu na we
nana o ja twatpa na o hia sakai pa radicals go krom kore eja frase ini kwesti we pese me kastafa anamo yehuni yi se ye president NDC na MPP 24 o kamu abomu na omotu anamo a faster vigilante issue no very very important to Ghanaians enti wo mo ya giomo other security forces no on yo mo nyina amra monte na ye wo mo NDC force o mo su din samone no ye ko mo nyina mo no mo tu sa na mo enti mi wie mu die afa ye hu si o su bempa in fact ye hu ni ye se so ye sofo so ye prophet o so ye dan yo why a politician in fact also for enkasasa ebibia obekasa bia webu on shen kompa emfa o mine ho than say the bio because we MYA. That's a bebre, just process. A friend, my day. Yeah, my first time I can't say we are saying, I don't want to say, and I was sending Yamidi be a baby, be a quanam. Also, Ben Padon, who know can. Now, so me person may come Ghana for you, I say, and this in your qua, and I say, I'm on your qua, I see a dear who turns almost me be baby. Because almost one got former president, the crow we are here who find out first who we are. You will have now for some people, a castle, safe so all clear quan before. Among Tata, a Ghana company, and in the Juma baby, over your munity. No more person, my Muya Patane, a Topania, a Kaka bomb. You have fun and Yada, so Nippon who be no kind, and no better move down on Kasiebo and Ukraine. Where they are time where they the last one. Friends, I can't so light now. The Jews so said, then our boy in there, but the Becca champion for so when you're that's my assume that class. That's America. Like India, and I you mentioned you might tell us. I won't get Lemon, like India. Yeah, pa. And they did say about Machoa. Why? Nana, why? Nana is no, I want out over there, Nana.
Away.
Yenika potibia ya fro. Yenika na mebia. Joshua bia it's me fooding come on.
Highlight song of the year produced by Nam 1. Sabre Vodafone, the future is exciting. Ready? Pepacho ukra Vodafone sisi ya die bi mame. Dial 50-50. 50-50. If it's Sabre kubia no kasa meet ba ko ma 10 megabyte. Meet ba ko 10 megabyte. Ma mi 20 megabyte me de pacho fama na no famra zo internet no. On fensuan de. No. Na CB men and women capsules Johnson dro tatahwe o Johnson ti biaka twi o chimwa ansa na Johnson aba kan wa so na eba ana se o Johnson de mu apa mienu oba ensu ogugu basa o tenkan wo wankasa ho so ho yekokan wo se mo anye de o yare empa dro no mara wate o ye momone mesre wa CB women capsules na so onom na emema na nom CB men capsules be ma se ya hye ne rubber mpo a what the man nom CB men capsules na be hu an se to na true na fe ne ho aba no eno no CB soap so aba nsem odene so hu ana so nenti ne papaye apropro ntu na ho bon rompa bo no so sugu a na je se obi ape bi ne ho nafa mesre wa CB soap ne be se adwuma o madam manchi ne voice of the day. Excuse me sir, please, what's your take on the current issues in Ghana, especially with the issues of political parties matching each other booth for booth?
I was dumbfounded, bedeviled, catapulted into a prolific paroxysm of emotional tempest and discombobulated harmattan. Come to think of it, the only time these anomalous politicians think about the youth is when they want to use them to lampoon their shenanigan, malevolent, and hocus-pocus agenda. Ask yourself, when the issue of hospitals with no beds came up, did they advise the youth to mark them booth for booth? When the issue of schools under trees came up, did they advise the youth to match them booth for booth? Even with the colossal and gargantuan level of corruption and unemployment among others, did they advise the youth to match them booth for booth? You can clearly see they don't care about you and me. They are a bunch of selfish, greedy politicals who have no blueprint on socio-economic lemma. Enough of their political baloney, their political ballyhoo, their political bunker, hogwash and babadash. Let me tell you, Ghana just now is sick and tired of the NDC MPP Hogomondogos Mwe. Enough of their mendasuloquence. So enough of your mendasuloquence and homo mongoldos way. Brofuni, where you go school and shebida, ubri ushebi. We need this new crew. Yeah, some. I want for again, Chilenia Fakakra, and Tuaso na Afolino say, wow, Chile Emmanuel, and was Mamma Fanyanko Pondin Yagro. When you're very careful, Andrew of Fosun was say NDC in Ukraine, I told you a modest baby at the end, yet, Pasamudia Temua, number of our better power home. Fabio so Ernesto, and was say, I just a brofwakes here, and Omunimka. Emmanuel came and sa and was say NHIS no say so debate me the move one year renew dia any other na driver's license so munya na sa emfa emayen na je ko for someone no say NDC Ghana fo nyina hu say mo ye propaganda party na fe kwadwo twumasi o say na say o say what is your day okay color party we no me nyankopon nim ye no e ma me no atu me nwi no me de ade ne hye meti ase na me husi dwa me pacho me se me color white black and orange no gina o ma news mi ankasa
me colors are me pepper white and black na white ne so no eja wonim say ofie kwanso nti I gated the white neighbor nti wobetimi ahye white oba mefamo wo she black oba mefamo wo she orange and ye mefamo amia waka ho what is here you are near food
God na saribedi ako wasere sa na color party nso obeba ono oba wo se ne color orange na
orange
wase brofo na akwa na kan ye no okoshe dictionary mu no ahwese
hunu ne baabia ye nyina so ne emfa Kasiebo ni nsi na kai se eye DBS roofing sheet wo me de nkyɛnse papa ɛbɔ nkrofo dance wo kluma ahwehwɛ wo makira kwan na akɔtwa gya wadwo kɔtɔ pagu de ntuo mu a ne ne wa wo gigirigi ɔdɔ nso heba mesha bisase ne ma obinom na ye owidie yie MTN everywhere you go network papa no Total Ghana the Trust Club about total for the tasido afo ye mfie hu nhyem na wo so a wukura ka bia no fa ho botuta na ho nto sanso wo fa ho na papa Kingdom ginseng power capsules e mema duro abema onum bia ye oba to bi ma ukunu so ye adomonline.com eho na obekin kan sem nyina na ekotoko ekọ eyi ye friend say eyi Zambia yi na ohwese emfoni akobi stone akotwitwa ne exclusive interviews enya asem keto a na dem si team ni bia to ma na friu se da uziru hu twitwi players yi olomo me uzo ta olomo nchen so ni ade a Vodafone the feature is a site na face women and women capsules sabre die okumankra ba ko awaka watrasi nemum yebebu yedi nipa bedi ni din obepri nyinkire na na say ampofo ejemene
obri yaboa fentem frem na the chosen vessel or hospital is here where you man say voice of the day me we am fancy the chosen vessel and then na yaboa Hamburg guitarist musician papa ni baby na na bedi de ebo ye chidom na kwamkule no ne shine akwa ni baby Hamburg P4P Mr. P4P mutwa no man bi wo Düsseldorf ye friend Gunta Pimpinis party German boga huna wo hu German boga tete ho ye friend Gunta na otie de what for oya papa samo na o he no be okotoko oya papa samo ho o ba ma ko oya papa samo ye very careful o ye pa to asa ho Düsseldorf team na kodru asante akodru
some the Ethiopia land e koye
Nyamene ebo afo
omo ye transit to Ethiopia
ene so omo tim nyina
mu free one
ni ade eze nhyia tablets kakra
bibia e kama enti na me kire o so omo
akọ ire se ya ni velu pre na free
o David